Hey, it's quite very casual conversations talking like this because we're drinking some UK beer. My name is Bruce, and I don't know if I'm Australian or I don't know if I'm British. It's very hard to do both of them. I can't do them correctly.
What was that last? Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
What's your name? Toodles.
Sure, let's go with Toodles.
This is a fair. I don't know.
Drinking some Duchess.
Yeah.
Duchesse De Bourgogne.
Towards the Bruce porch.
Yeah. Oh, did I go too early?
Did you say intro?
Cue it.
You're about to hear the greatest show of your life.
Dude.
Dudes with brews on a porch with Rob and Drew.
All right, Rob. Let's get that out of the way. We're drinking a beer. Drinking a beer that I don't know how to say the name of.
It's rated exceptional.
Rated exceptional. It's from. God damn it! I got the hiccups too. It's from Belgium. Duchesse De Bourgogne.
I think it would be like Bourgogne.
Yeah, can you read this? I got
Duchesse de Bourgogne. I still like Bourgogne. But all right, let's see. It's a sour from what? Flanders Red Ale. Duchesse de Bourgogne from Brouwerge. Jesus. Verhaeghe.
something like that.
Yeah, is the traditional Flemish red ale. This refreshing ale is matured in oak casks, smooth with a rich texture and interplay of passion fruit and chocolate, and a long, dry, and acidic finish. But that's supposed to sound good, so don't base it on how I read it. After the first and secondary fermentation, the beer goes for maturation. Maturation?
Goes to mature?
Yes, but it's maturation. Maturation? Maturation?
I don't know.
Into the oak barrels for 18 months. The final product is a blend of younger 8 months old beer with 18 months old beer. The average age of the Duchesse de Bourgogne before being bottled is 12 months.
Bourgeoisie?
Some keywords, some search words: sour, sweet, fruity, tart, and smooth.
As soon as I hit record, the hiccups started, Rob. I didn't have hiccups or this coughing stuff before, and now I do, and I don't like it.
Flanderen.
Yeah.
Belgian. That's where it's from.
Okay. Rob, it's darker.
It comes in
It's
a
got like
super fancy bottle.
It's got like a reddish.
I'm not even going to talk about this bottle.
Yeah, it's got a nice lady on there.
Looks like a fine work of art.
Yeah, it's an import. I mean,
Foil
they really
on the
care
top
about it.
of it. Yeah, this ain't your American just crack that can beer. This is your.
You're trying to impress people.
What is it?
Philanthropist.
Yeah.
You're a philanthropist, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, it's where is it from again? Flannery.
Fucking Belgium.
Yeah, but it said Finnish, Flandish.
Yeah, dude, it's good.
Flanish.
Flanders.
Yeah. This is how you impress the Flanders.
It's got a reddish tint to it.
Does
When you taste it, you get
mahogany.
You get the sour notes to it.
it smells sour?
It does.
Got a little sour smell too. A little
it does.
tart. Looks like a good beer. Did you take pictures?
It's not. Yeah, it's not overwhelmingly sour. I'm really mad that I have these hiccups. Right
Oh, this is the good type of sour.
now. Okay. Explain.
It's like what are those little candies? Like a sweet tart or a sour tart? Like you know what I'm talking
Like a
about?
Spree?
No, it was like, yeah, those candies like that, but they're the sour ones. Like,
Sure.
This doesn't taste like that, to be clear, but it has the same sort of sour taste to it, where it's sweet, but it nips your tongue. It doesn't taste sour. Like sour milk, bad sour. Sour tart, sweet tart, good sour. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And this is on the good end of that spectrum, where the taste is really good, but it gives you the sour feel. So it's got sour mouthfeel but sweet taste, which is good. I like it.
I just held my breath the whole time we were talking, trying to get rid of these hiccups, and I think they're gone.
We'll see. We'll see.
I went for a run today, Rob. I did some intervals.
How many people didn't shovel?
Most of it's like melted on the ground by now. I ran in the street.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Yep. I ran.
Do you wear reflectors?
No, it was during the day.
You should still wear reflectors. I don't know what I'd do if I lost you.
Yeah, you'd be fine. I ran.
I wouldn't.
The thing I do is like run 800 meters fast as I can.
Sprint the 800.
Rest for 2 minutes. Do another 800. Rest for 2 minutes. So 800 meters is like almost half a mile.
Oh, there's those hiccups again.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening. They're pissing me off. It happened after I ate, but then they were gone. And of course, as soon as you sit down, they're back.
They happened when you called me too.
Yeah, man. That's the problem. God damn it. That's the problem with hiccups, Rob, is when I get them, I get them.
That's how I am too. I have them for like 2 days.
Yeah, and then it'll be off and on. Like it'll be.
As soon as you get rid of them, as soon as you drink or eat something, they're back again.
Yeah, man. Hiccups are fucking stupid. I don't like them.
Well, go through and edit each hiccup out.
I'm not going to do that. Sorry. A professional would, but
professionals might not be derailed by the hiccups in the first place.
Right, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to. I'm too lazy. Rob, so that means you have to do all the talking today.
Great.
You said you had a fun bathroom experience recently. You've made a discovery about something.
Yes, I have. So I have to at my new job. I have to plow. And so I get to
not snowblow.
No, not snowblow. Plow with a truck and shovel. I do have to shovel sidewalks and doors. So in light of that, I decided, I layered up. I was wearing under like pajama pants, my work pants, and then I had snow pants on. It's pretty hot when you dress for shoveling, but you're sitting in a heated truck plowing first for 4 or 5 hours. So I was on Sunday, only one at the entire place.
Yeah.
So I got to do something that normally you don't have this option, but when you hear about it, a lot of people look at people who do this and they think, oh, that kid's not that quick. He's a little dim. He's a little stupid.
Simple.
Yeah, he's simple. But I'm telling you, once you hear this story, I'm just gonna say I envy that kid. I think that they're smarter. So I had to go to the bathroom as one does.
Yep.
And man, I was burning up down below. And I was like, you know what? No one's.
Does it hurt when you pee?
No, I was burning up like.
You should get that checked out.
Not while I was peeing. I'm gonna tell you how I.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Because I was wearing 3 pairs of pants.
Right.
So when I went to the bathroom, I was like, you know what? No one's here. I'm going kindergarten, pants around the ankles. And I got to say, I loved it. It changed my day.
It was liberating.
Oh my God.
When's the last time you did that?
I don't even know. I don't know. But I'm sad that it wasn't sooner. Is all I can say. So next time, somebody's talking about those kids and they, what about those kids, those dumb kids that pee with their pants that no one ever taught them how to fly? No, they're smart, goddammit. They know, they're just like shameless.
I did that when I was a child, all the way down to the ankle.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why do you think kids do that? Why is that necessary? We're talking about kids in the bathroom again.
Yeah, we are.
It's an ongoing trend.
I guess so. But
this
week we're it's an optimistic, because honestly, I truly.
So bare ass, out in the air.
I was bare ass to the wind,
getting a breeze.
Yeah, and it made my day so much better.
What would you have done if like your boss was happening to be there, checking up on your work and goes in there and you're just your butt is hanging out while you're peeing?
1 sec.
Oh,
be done in a second.
Is it like
I think this is the thing about peeing with your pants at your ankles. You've got once you commit to beyond thigh, once you're below thigh, you're proud. And you have to be. There's no shame anymore.
So up to thigh is an adventure.
I think if you're above the thigh and somebody walks in, you pull up. Below thigh, you go, commit. This is what I do.
This is me.
This is me. Take me for who I am.
So like, you're one of like a person that's like in the proverbial closet for whatever reason, they like something, but they don't want to tell everybody yet. They go thigh high. But when you've embraced who you are and your urination patterns and methods of excreting the urine, you go ankles.
Yeah, you go full on
ankles. I had a friend, Adam, in high school. He did that all the time.
Yeah,
and he did it to make people like.
Oh, he's like one of those people that would like look the wrong way in an elevator just to see if it would.
Just to see what people's reactions would be. Like,
Adam,
they'd be washing their hands and then all of a sudden like pants all the way down to the ankles.
Honestly, that makes me. I don't know if I probably told this story at one point, but Adam is back when we lived on 9th Street and I had my broken leg.
We lived on Amory.
9th Street I had my broken leg in 9th Street. I thought.
No,
was it Amory?
Yeah.
Jesus, those houses were so similar.
Yeah, they were. The layout was like almost exactly the same.
Identical. So it was Amory Street, but either way, so I had my broken leg and I was upstairs there or whatever. Phil! Is it really coming across on the mic?
I just hate hearing it. Yeah, okay. It does.
He didn't derail it, what I was thinking as much as that did. But anyway, I'm back. So anyway, wherever my room was, in Adam's house, where he grew up, that's where the bathroom was. So he would come over and drink, and at least on three different occasions.
Notorious for that.
Yeah, he would just get to this, like he would go into autopilot, and there were at least 3 times where I had to stop him from peeing on my hamper.
You did?
Yeah. Because I was there because I had a broken leg. So luckily I was there, but
yeah, that's
I don't think he ever got below the thigh.
No.
So I was able to stop him.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Rob, I don't know what's going on with me. I think I'm dying. I'm not in a good state right now, Rob. I'm just not.
You're
got things going on in the brain and thinking about situations that I'm in, and one of them being that I can't stop fucking hiccuping, and the other one being that I just can't.
Want him to do that?
I want him out of here.
I see.
Phil's been he broke his leash today, his outdoor leash. So
like snapped it in half or pulled it out of the ground?
Snapped it in half. So I had to get a new one. That's that story.
Now I've got it going on.
Dude, I don't know what's happening. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So yeah, anything else you want to talk about?
Sold the Hyundai.
You did? You sold the car that I sold you?
Yeah, a car that's been dear to both of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rusty underneath. I'm surprised that the guy bought it, but he got a good deal on it nonetheless.
Yeah. I was thinking about this like the other day. You know, you go through so many cars in your life, and it's like, where do they all end up? In junkyards, just piling up and piling up and piling up.
Most times they probably a guy like me buys them and then drives them until they take them to the junkyard, because I think at least 90% of the cars I've ever owned have ended up at the junkyard. I drove them till
and they just sit there, man.
They get scrapped and
for what? Like, but the shit, there's still like remnants and things there, polluting this world.
Oh yeah.
We're not doing a service to anybody.
No.
We're creating these problems, and I don't like it, Rob. I got to do something about it. I need to get a Tesla.
That's still, so what's your problem with the way that the car moves or the car itself? Because it sounds like your problem is with the car itself.
No, just that, all these cars, you need something that's going to last you a long time and you're not going to constantly keep filling
Okay, not a tank.
A tank?
A tank fits the first description, lasts a long time, but it doesn't fit your second criteria, which is...
Does it last a long time or does it just last a lot? Like, is it built to last like a fucking bomb going off by you?
I think both.
Yeah.
Those are heavy duty, man.
Yeah, the gas mileage is probably not so great.
No, I don't think so.
That
I wonder what the highway is on a tank.
wouldn't be ideal for my situation. Probably take a couple hours. So.
But so either way, the Hyundai's gone. Still has the bumper stickers on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the sad part is when you decorate your vehicle and then all of a sudden somebody else has them and if they don't appreciate them, they're going to remove them.
I took the daughter skeleton off.
Yeah.
So and the wife. So it just left the dog and the guy.
Appreciate that.
And that was back when I had my dog Cat, and she used to hang out in the front seat.
Yep. Well, I appreciate you removing the other stickers, especially one.
Yeah. I didn't want to advertise.
Man, I'm not in the right headspace right now, Rob.
No?
This is really throwing me.
What do you want to do? You want to pause it?
Do I sound different?
Just when you're hiccuping.
Do I look different?
Also when you're hiccuping, yes.
Yeah. I'm still fat.
I think you look
that's a bummer.
I think you look pretty good.
Thanks.
But
I go by, Rob, and let's get a little personal here. All right. So a lot of people aren't happy with the way they look. A lot of people aren't happy with their weight, Rob. You know how I measure success and comfortability with my body? As when I look down, it's like how far my stomach, how much of my stomach I see in relation to my dick.
That makes sense.
Because when I was really big, like bigger, 267 was the highest weight. Could not see Mini Drew beyond my stomach. Now I'm like, half shaft. I'd like to get down to the point where it's full shaft when I look down.
See, now I have this thing.
Now I can see it. I can suck it in and see the rest.
Yeah.
I can see everything is functional, normal. There's no weird bumps or strange things going on around
that's
it.
a good motivator, though.
Yeah, I feel like that isn't that really like the key to success? It's like I don't want to see six packs. I just want to see my wiener.
Yeah,
I want to make sure it's okay.
That's a realistic goal.
Some people haven't seen it for years.
That's very true. That's what I mean.
Not mine specifically, but other, their own.
Yeah, yep.
Their own pieces. So, is that a fair assessment?
I think so. When I look down, I honestly, I'm not even looking that far. I think I'm looking at my chest.
You want the pectorals?
I want pecs that at least are flush with my abs.
So like, what do you have now? You have like
when I look down, I can see I feel like I'm kind of chubby when I look down.
What?
Because
the fuck are you?
I can see my stomach coming out from where it's my abs.
There's going to be some like,
yeah, but if I get my pectorals to be out a little bit further, then I will feel more manly. And
I don't have pectorals. I wish I did. Technically I do. Everybody does.
Yeah, they're there.
They're just not, super present. I'm more of them working on the midsection, like I said, that kind of stuff, and then the love handles in the back. I don't like that. Makes me uncomfortable. I put on shirts, Rob, still, and if I look at myself in the mirror and I can see like
belly button.
Oh, well, that's God damn! I immediately remove. If I see a belly button, it's gone. I will burn that shirt. I will throw it in the fucking fire and send it to hell. But then
I think you should just punish it by wearing it, stretch it out.
That's more of a punishment on myself.
I think that's a reward to everyone around you, but whatever.
The problem is, Rob, I keep these shirts that don't fit me anymore. Fit me at one point in time, and then they fit me again after I lost a lot of weight and gained some of it back. And now I put them on, and it's like I'm just a glutton for punishment because I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna fit me. But let's try it. And then it doesn't.
I think you're an optimist.
And then I hate myself afterwards. I hate myself. But today, Rob, I'm gonna, 2020, time to celebrate my small victories, right?
All right. Yep.
They had at work, we had a working lunch that was required. So one of my bosses had bought pizza for everybody, but I had brought a salad. I didn't know they were going to bring pizza. I didn't know this was happening until today. So I bring my lunch every day to work. And instead of eating the pizza, I ate my salad and I ate my yogurt.
Nice.
And that's it. I wanted that pizza so bad, dude. I just looked at it. I saw the fucking Canadian bacon, the sausage, the pepperoni, the perfectly melted cheese. It's not burnt to the top, but it's
Where'd
just
they
so
go to?
gooey. Domino's. And
Yeah.
And dude,
They're getting better.
Pizza is pizza. I love
True.
pizza. If pizza were a person, I would marry pizza. And all this goodness.
You like Chicago pizza?
Yeah, man, I love it all.
I
love Wisconsin pizza. I love Chicago pizza.
Italian pizza.
Italian pizza.
They're all different.
You
like goat cheese on your pizza? Feta?
Feta's good. I'm kind of more of a meat lover kind of guy.
good, but feta's better.
That's funny. But I didn't eat it, Rob. I didn't. People were trying to taunt me. They're like, "Hey, fat boy, you want some of this meat lover? Because you love the meat. You're a little piggy, like all the parts up."
We talked about this. Those aren't real. Those voices aren't real.
Oh, you're right.
We talked about this.
People did taunt me. People did taunt me because they know what's going on in my life. They know I am trying to cut some of that stuff out and trying to limit myself to the junk that I eat. And they're like, "Oh, bro, there's some more out there. You want the pizza? Look at it. Open the box.
You want to know what I had for lunch today?
The cheese is melting. It's looking at you in the face, Drew. Just begging you to take one bite. Oh my God. You see that succulent sausage and pepperoni pizza looking in front of you. Oh, the domino dots. They're just like little eyeballs staring at you into your soul that you want pizza." And then I didn't eat it.
I'm just going to say you have a way different relationship with pizza than I have.
I love pizza, Rob. It's fucking great.
Although that's kind of me with ice cream and vanilla shakes.
Yeah, I like custard or ice cream.
Yeah.
What do you like better, custard or ice cream?
Oh man.
I go with the custard, man. I like the egg in there. Gives it a little texture, a little added bonus taste.
I honestly don't. As long as it's frozen or it's like soft serve, like
you're good.
I don't care.
All
it's
right.
so good.
Fair enough.
It's I'll eat it both. I'll mix it together. I'll eat one then the other.
I'm trying to get a healthier.
I won't save it.
Good. You shouldn't. I'm trying to have a healthier relationship with food, Rob, and it's hard. It's difficult because
What do you define as a healthy relationship with food? Okay, let me ask you this.
I don't want to binge.
When do you stop eating when you're done with your food, like when your food's gone or when you're full?
I mean, I'm not full until the food's gone.
So once you feel full, you continue eating. If
Yes.
there's food, yeah. Okay, that's unhealthy, I would say.
Mm-hmm. I've been doing some IF though for a while now.
What's IF?
Intermittent fasting. I only eat between noon and 8. And then I don't eat.
Like 12 p.m. and 8 a.m. the next day?
No, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. So I essentially cut out breakfast.
That's the one you should. I just thought about this on the way to work. Like
I could change it where
it seems like we eat the wrong way. Like, shouldn't we be eating a full meal in the morning? Like, instead of just having like some oatmeal or egg or
it
two.
all depends on. It's just like because you're.
But
the theory behind it is when you eat throughout the day, the whole day, like your body really is never resting. It's never really in that fasting state, and you need to have that fasting state at some point. So I go 16 hours without eating, and then I eat for 8. And when I do eat, it's healthier, like salad and a yogurt. And then for dinner, I had some steak, some sweet potatoes, and some peppers provided by Carissa. She does 99% of the cooking, which is amazing.
It is. That you do 1% is pretty amazing.
I used to do it all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Now I'm getting spoiled.
For me, I had for lunch today. I had a half a bag of peanut butter M&Ms. That's it.
You know what, Rob? You weigh like 110 pounds.
Dude, I weigh 150.
145. Go fuck yourself. I would love to eat peanut butter thingies and weigh 150. If I eat one M&M, I gain 10 fucking pounds, and then I go run 5.5 miles. The next day I step on the scale. What happens? I gain even more weight. It doesn't make any sense, Rob. It doesn't make any sense.
Muscle, man.
Fuck the muscle. I want the number to go down.
Then you should.
I don't give a fuck. I do. Oh my God.
I know. I can tell you do.
It makes me mad, man, that we always have these conversations about my fucking body. When will I be comfortable, Rob? When will I be comfortable?
I think you should be comfortable now.
I can't be.
I know. I know. But I don't think anybody can be. I can't be.
People are.
I'm not.
Some people are. Some people are incredibly comfortable with themselves, and I envy those people. There's people like showing mad cleave on fucking Twitter, and they're like embracing their bodies. How do you do that, Rob? How do you do it? I post pictures of myself in my underwear on Instagram, but that ain't nothing. Nothing. I wear a shirt.
Just post a picture without a shirt on.
No.
Why not?
No. Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
No.
Why can't you?
Why?
What's the worst that would happen?
What
if you let the genie out of the bottle?
Fuck, not every genie's Robin Williams, though, dude. Some of them are like the bad.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because, I mean, that would be... And I know, you can't describe it because that would be the same thing as you telling me, why don't you smile in a picture and put it on Facebook? And that terrifies me because I hate my teeth.
What else do you hate about yourself, Rob? Let's talk about all the things we hate about ourselves.
Oh, man. My hair, my ears, my teeth. Actually, my ears have grown on me, and they've grown quite a bit. But
what's wrong with your hair?
It doesn't... it's too thick.
Get it cut more often. Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah, but I hate haircuts. How often are you supposed to get a haircut? Every 2 weeks?
I know a person that does get one every 2 weeks.
That's bullshit, and they're robbing us. Barbers are robbing us.
How are they robbing us?
By making you think you should get your haircut every 2 weeks.
I've never once have met a barber that goes, "Hey, see you in 2 weeks. You got to do this every 2 weeks." I know people that do it every 2 weeks, but that's their choice. They want to maintain the hairstyle they have. It's a shorter hairstyle, so they have to get it done on a more regular basis.
Okay, I'm not saying that the things I don't like about myself I can't change and fix. I'm used to it. I'm used to not liking
There's
my
nothing
hair.
wrong with your ears.
They're big.
Mine are too.
They fit your head well.
They fit your head well.
I think I look kind of like I can't say the word, the R word.
A really good looking man?
No, definitely
is
not
it really that hard to say? Really good looking? So,
either way, that's yeah, I don't know, man.
You could be a fat piece of shit that when you stare at yourself in the mirror, you just gain all this self-loathing and you want to fucking, but your only natural instinct is to go buy a fucking burrito, make yourself feel better, and then you don't after you eat the burrito you got 5 minutes of just pure fucking ecstasy, and then afterwards you look at yourself in the mirror and you just want to what the fuck did you just do? What the fuck did you just do?
What do I get where's my 5 minutes of ecstasy for my teeth? At least you get 5 minutes of ecstasy when you eat the burrito.
You brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
3 times a day.
That's a lot. So yeah, you're taking care of the chompers. Good for you.
But that's not the problem with them. They're all they're not in the right spots.
How do we know?
Dentists have told me.
What if your teeth are the way your teeth are supposed to be? My teeth.
Because mine hurt all the time. Do yours?
They just hurt. Like, do they hurt your feelings? Do they say mean things?
Physical pain. And yes, they do hurt my feelings, quite frankly. And honestly, I always wanted to be a guy who looked in the mirror, not necessarily saying you're a fat piece of shit, but I always wanted some weight, little girth, a big beard, gut. Oh man,
Like
I
a
wanted
troll?
and long hair. And I can't have any of it because I can't grow a beard. I can't gain weight. And my hair, if I grow it out, it grows into a goddamn fro.
No, it does not.
It does too. It grows like this.
Take your hat off.
It won't right now because I have it cut underneath. I have it shaved underneath.
Then you're fine.
But
you can keep growing it longer. You'll be fine.
But I'm telling you, the longer it I've had long hair, it doesn't look good.
Sure it does.
Not to me.
Rob, you know what I did one time? And I know I'm being 100% hypocritical because I ridicule and judge myself on a daily basis. I always said I wasn't a hat guy. So one day, Rob, I just put on a hat. And I said, this is who I am now.
There was a while where I didn't wear a hat.
I wear hats. And you know what now, Rob? People think it looks good.
You do look good in a hat.
Thank you. We have our MeUndies hats. I wear that one the most. I want to get some more. I'd like to get a Milwaukee Bucks hat, I think. Fear the deer.
Yeah.
Greek freak. Giannis.
Yeah.
What do you think Giannis doesn't like about himself? He's a professional basketball player. Easily, he's
neck.
Won the MVP. He's young in his career. He's fucking in the top number 1 rated basketball team in the NBA right now. They've only lost 6 games.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
They're beating the best right now. They're beating the Golden State. They're beating the Lakers.
The Lakers. I hear the Golden State's no good anymore.
They're the fucking Milwaukee Bucks, dude.
Yeah, we are the team right now.
Do you think,
We're coming up on a Joe DiMaggio-esque record. And that is, I think we're going to hit 100 straight games of 100 plus points.
But do you think, I hope so. Do you think there's something he doesn't like about himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably gets like hangnails and shit in his toes, and he's like, "Fucking my feet don't grow nails right." Except for he says it with a Greek accent.
Yeah.
And then he shoots and then he slam dunks the basketball and goes, "Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't matter."
I just made millions.
Or he calls in somebody and goes, "Take care of this hangnail for me because I can pay you to do that."
So
and it's too far for me to actually get down there to.
So what can we do? Do you think looking at yourself in the mirror and saying,
No. Doesn't work.
Do you know what I was going to say?
Probably saying positive things about the things you dislike about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I go to therapy, man. I've tried that shit.
Let me practice. Right?
I've got post-its. I've got post-its all over my fucking, like, in my bathroom and in my bedroom, in my closet.
Employees
that
must wash
say
hands.
Positive things.
It just says positive things on
Positive things. Like,
That's all they say?
There is one that says positive things.
Positive
because
things?
the one that goes before it says, don't think badly, think, and then I ran out of room. So on the next one down, I had to put positive things.
Unless you're getting tested for like an STD, then don't think positive.
I think you should think positive when you're getting tested for because
Like you expect the worst?
You should expect the worst and tell your partners and things like that.
Right.
Speaking of getting just good information out there,
Herpes. No.
yeah, right. Jeez, just out of left field. But if you write checks and you put dates on, I mean, this is just good information for our listeners. All right.
Don't put future dates on it.
You don't put if you write your date in a 6-digit, like 2-digit month, 2-digit day, 2-digit year.
Yeah.
Don't do that for this year because say 01-15-20, which would be January 15th of 2020, because 20 is the number you put at the end, and it's also the beginning sequence of this decade. People can add on whatever they want at the end of that 20. So make sure you write out 2020.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, because if you put 20 in, they can just add.
Just hang on to it.
They could add 21 and then hang on to the check for a year, or they could add 07 and say it's an old check from 2007. Just good information for our listeners, you know.
Okay.
But really, who's using checks? If you're listening to a podcast, you're beyond checks, I think.
Maybe.
Don't tell me you use checks. You got checks?
I have them. I haven't used them in a long time.
Good man.
Ever since I've had to
Wait behind an old lady at the grocery store. You're like,
that annoys me. Just get a debit card. One swipe. Anyways, this is what I want to do. So pretend you're my reflection in the mirror, all right? So I'm gonna.
I feel good right now.
No, I'm
First time I felt good about myself in a long time.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to think positive and say positive things about myself to you, my reflection. All right.
All right.
Drew, I see you stepping out of that shower. Your stretch marks don't look as bad today as they do sometimes. I've noticed that maybe the love handles, maybe they're not as plump as they once were. It's still present, but it's there. Look down real quick. Oh yeah, you're still there. Shrinkage.
It happens. It's okay.
I was in the pool.
How'd
that go?
I would say even your positivity focused on the negatives too much.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me try again.
Like that would be like me looking into my reflection and going, hey Rob,
hi.
Your crooked ass fucking piece of shit teeth don't hurt today. So smile, you son of a bitch.
No, smile, you fucking douche.
Yeah.
All right, let me
check out our Californication podcast.
No, yeah, 7 episodes. We haven't done one in months. Let's retry it. All right. Here we go.
Serious this time.
For real this time.
For real.
All right. Open up the.
Have you ever thought about cutting out beer?
Bite your tongue.
That's a great answer.
I open up
That's what I expected.
I open up the shower. I wipe the steam off the mirror. And I go, God damn it, Drew, you look so fucking good, man. Oh my God, you are the most attractive man that's ever hit the fucking pavement in 2020. Holy buckets, don't you got? You got the freshest style, you got the freshest taste, you got the freshest farts. Everything about you is just so fucking fresh, man. You know what you're gonna do today? You're gonna walk in to work and everyone is just gonna bow to you because you're so goddamn attractive. And then you're just gonna take over the world and everyone's gonna be your servants. They're gonna slave for you. They're gonna do whatever you want at your beck and call. That's what is gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen, Drew. Now go to the liquor store and get wasted and drink some great beer and then eat some Doritos. But wait, no, don't eat the Doritos because you're fat. You piece of shit. You fat fucking fuck. You disgusting pig.
Things took a turn at the end, but otherwise,
shit.
There's some people that I really like that think that way and talk to themselves that way.
You don't want the rest of this?
I'll take a little bit more.
Okay.
Not the rest though. But like, Ryan, my brother Ryan, he kind of reminded, he seems like the non-douchey type. Oh, you want some of mine?
No.
All right. He you can get cocky and whatever. But there's a good way that you can actually do that. Ryan is kind of one of those people that I feel like when he looks in the mirror, he's like, "You're gonna crush it today."
Yeah, Ryan's a positive person.
Well, there's nothing wrong with him. That's Yeah,
there's things wrong with him. He's got his fair share of problems.
I know he does. Yeah, we all do.
And I'll tell him his problems.
Let's hear him. Let's hear it. What would Ryan say to a reflection of himself?
No, we're not doing that.
All right, I tried.
Ryan's one of my best friends, and I'm not.
He's my
brother. I know. I'm not going to do that. When he's here on the podcast, I will do that for him. But until then, well,
no, yeah, he's a
great guy.
But he is But that's the thing.
He's attractive.
Is that what it takes? Is it literally to wake up, step out of the shower, look in the mirror? And actually believe what you're saying and go, God damn, your dick looks great today, and you're gonna crush it.
I don't really care about that. I don't really care about what that looks like. I'm more concerned about.
You can't really pretty it up, It's it is what it is. It's just hanging out.
Yeah, you got what you got. I don't really. That doesn't. I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, it was a joke.
No.
But yeah, no. Either way, to walk him to go. You're gonna. You're gonna have a great day today.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be great today.
Right.
Is that all? Like, and I've tried that. It does, but it takes more than that because you have to change your basic. If you're a person who's negative towards yourself,
Yeah.
changing those habits of like every time, like I say, like, it's insane what I apologize for as if it's my fault.
Yeah. What do you apologize for?
Like asking someone, like if I have to ask somebody a question that's work related at work that they're getting paid to answer, I'll apologize for asking the question.
Really?
I've apologized for opening doors for people.
And we've established the rules on that though. Have you been following them?
I do. But no, actually for my boss, I didn't. I definitely held it for him when he was outside of the radius.
Yeah, you kind of got to do that, I think. It's all about status too, Rob. You gotta,
and elderly women, they get a pass. They're exempt from the rule as well.
Well, usually, like if an elderly woman's coming, I just buy my things, and then by the time I'm leaving, they're in the radius, and then I hold the door open.
I think like the reason we talked about that was that one person that kept walking in and then out and then back in, but they were walking like they're one of those elderly people that like take like baby steps,
right?
That whatever causes that to happen, I don't know.
Just age, man.
And I sat there and like was like opening the door. Like I just happened to catch them on their way in, and then on the way out after I had gotten my stuff again. But yeah, so I find myself like I'll apologize and then I'll go, I'm not sorry.
You say sorry, I'm not sorry?
Yeah, I'll say...
So you're apologizing for not apologizing?
Like, I'll say sorry, and then I'll, like, kind of laugh at, like, I'll realize in my head, oh, you just apologized for something stupid, and I'll go, oh, actually, well, I'm not sorry.
Well, that makes it weirder.
I know it does. But
So you should stop doing that.
I need to do something to get out of the habit of saying sorry. If it's following it up with I'm not sorry and looking like more of an idiot, and then like walking away going, okay, if you don't want to look like an idiot for unapologizing, then you better stop apologizing in the first place.
I was like when people go, "What's up?" and I say, "Good."
Yeah,
I hate that. I hate when that happens. I gotta go.
I try not to do that, but I do dislike it when that happens. Like to like.
I don't do it intentionally.
I know. It just seems like when you say what's up to somebody and they say good, it definitely gives the impression that they don't give a fuck about what you're saying, and they just
are used. You know, there's only so many greetings that you're gonna be that you're gonna come across, and you're already like, oh, this person's gonna say something to me. You know, hey, how's it going? Good. That's normally how it goes, but then it goes, oh,
I have been.
What's up? Good.
When people say how is it going now, I have been trying to say, always getting better.
Always getting better.
Getting better every day. Some variation of that. People like to hear that, actually.
I'm always getting better. Always doing better things. Improving myself. Health is wealth.
You know, it's like...
Well, actually, if you have some time, I'd like you to sit down and listen to some of my problems. You ask how it's going. Well, it's not really going well.
I know. There's some of my friends. I do have friends that I don't talk to very often. But back when we were in like high school and stuff, when I would ask, like I'd call and be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And I would get a full-on itinerary of what they did to that point and what they planned on doing for the next 8 hours, down to what they ate for breakfast.
Yeah.
What time they showered. What time they woke up?
Manic friends or what?
They were brothers from the same family.
Oh.
And I don't know what, like, I also had another friend after high school who he went to NA a few times, and he had it burnt to Narcotics Anonymous, I believe, or AA, one of those A's.
What's An-Anion or Ananon?
Oh, it's like Al-Anon. It's like it's loved. It's something about. It's like alcoholic loved ones, or abused loved one. Like it's a support for people who are affected by alcoholics, not alcoholics themselves.
Oh, okay. Because I always heard people say that, and I didn't really know.
Yeah, so
what it was.
But yeah, there was something about when he like, cause he went through, you know, he was in jail at one point and he went through AA or whatever. And and they burnt he actually took it really seriously. And he, like burned into his head that like a lie or like an omission is a lie. So he was so honest about everything that he felt like he felt like if you said what's up or if you said hey how's it going and he didn't tell you the absolute truth, he was lying to you, which would make which was considered whatever. I don't know what is considered in the steps or whatever, but it was a big deal for him.
Yeah. Well, I get it. If he's practicing the steps and going through that process, then it's an important thing.
But then my other friends that did that back in high school, they were very religious. So like the idea of a lie of omission meant something to them as well, So it's like personally, I feel like omission is privacy.
My daughter's texting me. She wants me to tell the audience hi. So hello from my daughter, Madison.
What about me? Did she say anything to me?
She said hi.
To the audience.
Then to you.
Specifically?
Yeah.
It says in that text message.
Tell your audience and Rob I said hi.
See, that's some good parenting right there.
Nice little lady right there.
Yeah. She must have a really good parent.
She got good parents. Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you're involved in that too.
Huh. Haha. Funny, Rob.
Real funny.
Funny.
Real funny.
Yeah. Rob, the dog rang the bell. He's got to go outside.
Is he calling it? Mm-hmm. It's all over?
Yeah. Chris is not here. She's had to work late tonight. She's been harping on me to get her own episode. She wants her own episode, Rob.
Without you or me?
No, with me.
Without me.
Well, we need a third mic.
So I'm getting booted.
No, not at all.
I see how it is.
Not at all.
It's been nice knowing everybody.
Shut up. I would never do that. She gets mad because I'll be like, yeah, Rob.
You are mean.
You know what?
Downright mean to her.
I am not. What are you talking about?
When she and I'm not saying it's not justified, but when she starts talking from the living room, it's very uncomfortable. I know, but it's very uncomfortable because even though you are joking for the people who hear on the other side of this, I'm sitting in the room watching the effect it has on the person who is talking and is literally, even though it's a joke, how they say there's some truth behind jokes.
No, there's not.
Nothing but truth behind the fact that you're saying somebody's in there talking without a mic, even though we're doing a mic'd episode. That's 100% true.
Well, yeah, it's an accurate statement.
And it's very uncomfortable because
it doesn't bother her that I say that.
Yeah, it doesn't make you an asshole. It just makes you a good showrunner.
She tells me, she's like, well, when do I get to do an episode? And I always say, well, if Rob can't, I'll do one with you.
I'll bail on the next episode.
No, don't.
I need to go get into some wacky adventures so I have more stories to tell.
You were around before she was in this podcast realm, and
I'd like to hear what her episode is like. Will it divulge into you guys going schmoopy?
Yeah, we'll just lock eyes at the end, and then the last 5 minutes will be a lot of heavy breathing.
Yeah, or will it be
as we go into a deep necking session?
Could be a really she could get more out of you than I get out of you. I
don't know what that means
in terms of your soul.
Rob, I think I've shared with you a lot of things I've never shared with other people.
I think you get more out of me than I'll ever get out of you.
What do you mean?
I just like when you start down a rabbit hole with me on questions about certain things, like you're unrelenting sometimes. In a good way, because you're a good interviewer. Like you know how to interview and get.
Unrelenting.
Yeah, that's a good quality in an interview.
I don't know that I'm a good interviewer.
I don't know. Maybe it's just with me, but I think your interviews are better than like I try and prepare a little bit for interviews, and it seems like I don't prepare at all. And then when I don't prepare for our interviews, it is off the rails, and people go, "Oh man!" So that him trying, it seems like him doing it off the cuff. You don't really get ready for interviews at all. You just turn on the mic and go, and you're like 1,000 times better than me. And it shows. People hear it.
I've never gotten any commentary on it, so
I feel the energy coming from our listeners, and they're saying, "Rob, you need to get your shit together." Drew, you're good.
I've also done it a lot more than you have.
Yeah, true. I started listening to the Free Beer and Hot Wings show every once in a while.
Hey, like
I actually don't mind that. It's all right.
some people, it's not for everybody. I haven't really given them like a honest chance, I guess, but
Sometimes
listen to podcasts.
Sometimes they
Ring
do
bell
some
again.
things that are real stupid, but other times, like I've definitely heard things where I'm like, dude, you could have gotten so much better, so much more stuff out of that story. But I'm sure I do the same thing. So
We drank Duchesse De Bourgogne, Duchesse De Bourgogne.
I was just thinking Tabaloni.
It's something from, it's a Flemish sour ale.
Flemish, that's what it was.
It was really
Not
good.
Flanderish.
I liked it a lot. It's an authentic Belgian ale product, Belgium, 6% ABV. We didn't say that, I don't think.
No.
It's good. I like it.
This is really good. This is like a sipping beer, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I didn't drink all mine yet, but that's because I'm savoring it.
It is good. I liked it a lot, Rob. So obviously we drink it. We encourage you to
Check this one out for sure.
yeah, you get it. I mean, if it's imported to Wisconsin, odds are you can find it at your local.
Comes in a glass bottle, so don't be looking for cans. That shit don't fly in Flanders. What is it? Flemish?
Flemish in Flemish land.
Yeah, those Flems don't have tin.
Those Flems. All right. Goodbye.
Pew pew audio. Goodbye, everyone.